Well, for all of you who have been paying attention to my videos and all the teases, this is my brother's lightsaber. One that, despite the fact that he cut the blade so he could use this thing with ease, I still can't really fit entirely on camera without backing into my desk here. Ah, that's better. So today we're going to be taking a look at the LGT, Dark Wolf, Crimson Dawn, whatever you want to call it, Darth Maul lightsabers in the RGB setup. Because I'm a cheap bastard and can't afford NeoPixel. Well, gee. Just look at how that red light makes Spidey look. Okay, well, usually there's a knob that resembles this knob, covering up the recharge port, but my brother wanted that exposed for easy access. As you can see here, it's a very, at least mostly accurately shaped hilt. I will say it looks like this is a bit more narrow in the movies and goes more to here. Like, it's been condensed. But, you gotta change these things around for legal reasons and not getting sued. That and this thing is very chrome. When I would have figured Maul's lightsaber was more brushed nickel, or even more brushed nickel. I don't know, I figured it would look more like this one, honestly. So hey, maybe somebody found one of these on Mandalore and then the other one in some wall in Naboo, polished them up, and made them look real good, and now sold them. I don't know, just food for thought. Though something I think isn't accurate, but I find to be really cool, when you turn these bad boys on, you can see the light shining through this metal piece. So I don't recall seeing that on the movie Lightsaber, but boy is it cool. Of course, it's got the right amount of knobs and such. I don't know about these. I don't know if these are accurate. But I do appreciate it. I mean, otherwise, I guess maybe we would have had a button be here and then no real way to unscrew it and get to the recharge port. Oh, I almost wish the centerpiece here was made out of like a translucent plastic. Because, a lot of the stuff in here, it's all LED blinking that indicates what's doing what. But, there's no blinking LED that you can see. At least not with ease. So remember, all the timing. Although the easiest part is when you got to change sound fonts, you just hold it down until you change them.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi.
So yeah, like I said, I'm cheap. So this has the budget smooth swing 9-font soundboard board in them, both of them. Because I bought it from AliExpress, was like $210 at the time, and for two sabers, that's pretty good. Especially for two sabers with all this sounds and features. I mean, after all, this guy right here was like $97 due to tax and shipping. Two sabers for, about $105 each. Not bad. Not bad at all. Especially since it's a very detailed hilt. And, it's thicker than my other one, but not thick enough where it's really uncomfortable to hold or anything. I can still swing this around and do some damage, which I will probably demonstrate later on. So, we've got a trimmed down blade that's meant for dueling. I do believe it's a mid-grade blade. Of course, like all the LGT budget smooth swing, we got a recharge port, we've got a button. Then, of course, press the button once for blaster deflect, hold for a second for blade lockup, hold it for 2 for color changing. Very nice shade of blue. As I said, the unfortunate thing is it takes a while to cycle through colors. And you hold it down for 3. Or I just do it for 2 again, like I said. Doing this without an LED is hard. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Damn it. As you can see here, the struggle is in fact real. Alright, let's try this again. 1, 2, 3.
Don't make me destroy you.
There we go, yes. We got quotes from the movies and the games these sound fonts come from. And then, of course, you hold it down for 4 blinks or like 4 seconds, it turns off. Jesus, that took entirely too long. It was an ordeal, but I finally got it back to red. Now, of course, other than those button features, we've got that budget smooth swing. There should be clash, but for some reason my brother's is really unsensitive. So, okay, that was was not it. Alright, now there's also clashing, but that's better. Is it this one that's the really unresponsive one? Oh no, they're working fine. Great, great. So yeah, there's also clashes, and like I said again, smooth swing. Also, with it being kind of thick, it feels like a quality, strong metal. Like, I almost want to say it's Duralite, like my class ring, but I don't know, it looks shinier. Then again, it could just be polished. The real fun part is when you put these two sabers together. Oh, just wait till it gets dark outside later. I'm going to be swinging this bad boy around. Alright, so as you can see it fully here. Alright, well, time to go, it's very easy to swing, do some real crazy crap with. Of course, I am no saber staff duelist, so forgive me if my moves aren't all that impressive. I don't know what the point of all that was. But yeah. Very good to swing around, probably better if you actually know what you're doing. Very nice saber. Of course, as a single saber. Like, I just got it cut in half, and I need to go find Kenobi. Feels really good in the hand. Really nice to swing around. Of course, I'm trying not to swing it around too much in my room here because I don't want to break anything. Although something to be aware of is holding it about here. You kind of get a little, I wouldn't say cut up, but like poked by the ridges here. Say we hold it a little bit lower, yeah, right there. Now here we have some size comparisons here. We have my new Ki-adi Mundi LGT Saber. And as you can see from emitter to pommel, it's definitely longer. And of course my old LGT Saber from emitter to pommel, it's actually longer than them all. At least one of them. Hold on. It's about as long as the other one. And this one is still just slightly shorter than the other Maul. Now, still doing this ass backwards from emitter to emitter, we have my Grandmaster, and that's a fair bit longer than both Mauls. And my customized Aeon, still not finished, which is obviously longer. And then, of course, when you put these things in staff, they are obviously longer than any other saber. Of course, keep in mind I'm going to be having these on red most of the time, but I don't know, it's doing a fair bit of it. It has a fair bit of color. Like, it's not like completely lost like I'm having this compared to any Force Effects lightsabers, but you know, still be brighter. But then again, it is a single Cree LED. But again, rather than comparing apples to oranges here, about the same blue, and again, perhaps this really isn't as diffused as I would have thought, but yeah, this definitely looks a little brighter on camera. And in person. Dread, I bet it is really just this blade I put in it. Because I put my TXQ Saber's blade in it because I thought the blade it came with was rather long. Yep. About as bright. So, not quite as diffused as the LGT lightsabers, it would seem. Where'd that cap go? Oh, here we go. Also, I don't know what it is, whether it be the way the sound resonates inside of there. I do believe this is on low sound right now. And it is sounding a bit better than this lightsaber. And this lightsaber sounds fine and all, but I mean, just listen to that. And of course, when the lightsaber's off, you hold it down for 1.
No sound.
Changes the sound, which is now on no sound. So, you know, for your stunt sabers.
Not sound. Pulse.
Hold it down for 2 for pulse, which I did by freak accident. Hold it down for 3 for music, but I do not feel like going through that. Trying to change it from trying to stop the music on this is a nightmare. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna be straight up. Huh. That pulse looks way better on camera, but it's less of a pulse and more of an unstable. That's what it looks like to me. Hold on. Then, of course, you hold it down for 4 to change the sound font. That instability is very subtle. You know, either that or my brother hasn't charged these sabers in 2 weeks. You take your pick. Now, overall, I would highly, and I do mean highly, recommend this saber. Because not only does it boast color changing and, you know, very good looking Darth Maul hilt, even if it is a very, very shiny, but, you know, 9 sound fonts, smooth swing for like $210. And if you get it from LGT or Dark Wolf, it could be a little more, could be a little less. Considering how much you pay for the Galaxy's Edge lightsaber and buying blades for that, I'd say this is a much better buy. Not to mention, you can actually duel with this. Something else to be aware of, when swinging this around, you might be hearing that. You're wondering what's that? Is it a loose screw here? No, it's actually the, I guess, pommel there. It's a little loose, and I'm not entirely sure how to tighten it. Again, unscrewing this thing to get to the the internal chassis. I think we managed to unscrew it up here after removing the set screws and these screws. Not really sure if there's any way I can fix that. But all in all, that's my review, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And the power of the dark side be with you always. My apprentices, my legion.